penalty. That's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. Looking to throw on first down. This one's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
A nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And now on second down for this offense. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Caught over the middle. It's Little.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And the Blue Devils get enough to move the chains. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Extending the play. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Rushes on him. It's complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Duke! First score of the game goes up.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he made the extra point without problem.
7 for Atlanta, 0. Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Messer. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. Let's talk for a second about Florida Atlantic. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
The Owls are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Here comes the heat. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Under fire. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? On 4th down, going to the air. Complete out of the backfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away.
He's going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And is sucked out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. At that time, he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds his tight end. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Keeps it on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit, running that draw play, but the defense wasn't fooled. Everybody stayed in their lane, and they're able to get the tackle for loss.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Slips through the line. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Rides to back and leaves it.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20.
He's loose on the right. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The quick out. On the move at the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They go to the ground. Powers through the defender. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Guys, let's talk about Florida Atlantic. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level can get... There he goes! Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Messer. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Still running at the 40. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Going over the top. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the run, it's Moore. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give to the tailback. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. And the Blue Devils line it up with a 1st and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Got it in the middle. It's Henry. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the 2nd half.
Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play-action fake. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He wants to throw it again. Caught close to the marker, it's Messer. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Owls!
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute and score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They're setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Blue Devils moving quickly to the line. Off play action. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Terrell. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton.
The Blue Devils will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. New set of downs after the completion.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Terrell. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I love the patience by the quarterback on this drive, too. He's not getting greedy. He's not forcing the ball somewhere where it doesn't need to go. He's just taking what the defense gives him, and this offense, therefore, is matriculating down the field.
It's caught. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll keep it on the ground. He breaks a tackle. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Zings it complete to the right. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Takes a handoff. It's Sands. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Florida Atlantic races to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown Owls! And here they come almost all the way back.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
He's going up top. Catch inside the 25. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Blue Devils are flying down the field. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Pulls and fires complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, going up top. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Henry. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The run to the left. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. From the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed near the marker. It's Smith. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Getting the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Pressure coming. They're going to get him, and this offense now has even more work to do. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job.
He's got it, and more than enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
then here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab down the left side. Turning on the jet. Touchdown, Duke. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run, and they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Going for it all. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
Let's go. Talk about having one foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're out by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Messer. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And this defense is perfectly fine with that. When you're up a couple possessions, you want everything in front of you. You want that clock to tick, make sound tackles, and don't give up big plays.
You know, sometimes the hardest completions for quarterbacks are the ones where guys are wide open. You don't have to throw it any faster trying to get it to him quickly because you know he's so wide open like on that last one.
Turning it on! He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know, right?
He lost one down the sideline. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. From the red zone, looking for a space. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. And the Owls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got his man in the middle, and they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down, he'll throw it. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown Owls! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back. And this is why you keep fighting. You just got your score on offense. Now you needed a miracle to come through with the onside kick so you can get one more possession to maybe go win this football game. Nice execution. And guess what? There's still time left on the clock.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted for the 11th time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Devils. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Messer.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. The Owls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Zimmerman. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football.